It's the Cable
I think my packs are getting worse. Let's force the Pumpa archetype. Maybe Dreadhoard's better for that. Flash and Mag Berserks. I haven't really gotten to play with Ouroboride, though. I think it looks sweet. I think taking Ren and 6 cuts red-green better. Halfling's pretty good, though. Excuse me, chewing. Yeah, Taiga cuts red-green better, but Bristly Bill, like, actually pumps the Ouroboride. It seems like that's a card that should play well with... These two should play well together, right? Grace's also power matters. We're gonna grab Arid Mesa, though. A little something for the Ren and 6 to rebuy. Some nice landfall synergies. I kind of want to take that Chrome Mox. But it does seem like we're doing, like, the fetches thing. We'll just take the other ones highly. We'll take those fucking garbage fetches and see if we can get them to work. I feel like Chariot has fallen off a bit. It does give you a bunch of bodies to spread the Ouroboride pump around on, though. The other options are the lands, right? The Arena or the Sanctum, maybe. I think I just want to discharge. A little bit of interaction. Phoenix is another way to pump the Ouroboride, though. Yeah, fuck it. I want that commercial district. We already passed Taiga. Kind of feel like we gotta take Tifa, though. Hey, the Stomping Ground. There we go. There we fucking go. I still want the Surveil land, of course, but this is helpful. Can we get the Invigorate? Can we get the Berserk? I don't want Arwen here. I barely have this red supported, and I don't want to add more stuff. Rose Cobra for a little bit of landfall goodness. There's a chance I don't play it. Ideally, we have enough fetches that it's exciting, though. We have 2 landfall cards already. Do you smell a Strip Mine in the next pack? No, that was me. I'm sorry. Is he talking about farts? Disgusting. Yeah, Challenger is really good, and Safekeeper is kind of medium, but I think Safekeeper is going to fit our curve and our plan a little better. One issue with Safekeeper protecting your critters is if you play a pump spell and they respond with a removal spell, the Shroud will fizzle your pump spell, but like it might just be good enough with Tifa, right? If Tifa's play some fetch lands, like don't even really need pump spells. Deathgreater's Champion plays very well with pump spells. Like, if you go turn 2 Tifa, then turn 3 crack a fetch and champion it, it's like already just an assload of damage. I don't think I can take champion over Minsk and Boo. It might actually be more winning. It might be better in this archetype, but I can't do it. I can't bring myself to. Minsk and pump Tifa, not the best. I was just giving Tifa as an example of how the double strike plays with Hello Mox. Speed me up a little bit. Don't hate that. Don't hate that. Pack one, pick one was this stupid snake thing. I still haven't like gotten to cast it, and I'd like to pop off with it at least once. Might as well jam it here early in the season. So I'd never seen the music video for this song. I've heard this song infinite times. I never actually watched the music video. They launched the Army of Tigers with like siege weaponry, like medieval ass siege weaponry, and they land in the sun to like attack the sun. Oh man, too good. So Bailoth Prime works here with a Sylvan Safekeeper and the fetching and what's. I wonder if that's better than just a Rancor in a pond, just ranking around. Yeah, this music video rips. Thinking about Sentinel. Icetill's really good. It's just not as aggressive as I would like to be. Maybe that's fine, huh? I've had Might Form be good. I think I'm going to take Monstrous Rage over it. Alright, we just need that Berserk, And some more fetches. Questing Beast with Trample is kind of sick. Get the old Death Touch Trample going. We have a lot of 4s already. Maybe this should just grab Starting Town. Pyrokinesis is a good sideboard card, but our red count's pretty low. Oh, it's a red card in the bin for the Phoenix. That's kind of exciting. We're 6-drop in the yard for Phoenix anyway. Faith is looting, good with the Pyrokinesis, good with the Phoenix, and good with the red and 6. Hey, we got the Death Grader back. Fantastic. I almost need this stupid fetch. Almost. Declar's fun as hell. I hope so. We'll see how it plays out. See how Pack 3 does for us. A couple more fetches could go a really long way. We passed many green duels in Pack 1. Yeah, but green's still open as shit, and that doesn't matter. Ooh, a green duel. I guess I'll draft the worst fucking color. I guess I'm just mutagenicing. Probably comes back. Could take Yavimaya. Exalted can be pretty nice on these pump decks. Ooh, Faye. A good fetch. Yeah, I think we're, like, into the fetch land thing enough that we take it over Headliner. Headliner's a really good card, though. One of the best red cards in the cube. Top 10, anyway. There's a lot of good red cards in this cube. Real happy with another good fetch land. I don't know if I have enough 4-drops yet. Maybe we should get Pyrogoyf in here. Natural Order for Tifa. I'm gonna throw a Pest Infestation in the sideboard. Pyrogoyf replacing Chariot would have been fine. Our red count's still a little light for Pyrokinesis. And it is a better card than Chariot by a lot. Hey, there's the Berserk. It would probably wheel, but I'm not going to risk it here. We don't have a ton of graveyard synergies for the Rumble. There's like Phoenix, and that's about it. I'm going to grab Slick Shot here over Reflexes. Reflexes can be really nice for protecting a creature and killing a thing. It's just, like, hard to have it line up correctly. And Slick Shot plays with these pump spells very well. Also another really good one to give Double Strike to. Yavimaya letting those lands tap for colored mana is kind of nice. Hey, Kevin, thanks for the sub. Thanks for 60 months. 4-drop dot deck. That's what you're calling this? Interesting. Some sideboard considerations. Some real nice shatter effects in the sideboard. I'm not sure why Invasion got re-added. I don't get it. Ooh. What are we cutting for reflexes? I guess Pyrokinesis could become a sideboard card. I mostly liked it because it made bringing back the Phoenix a little easier. So it's like 10 green, not counting the terrible fetches. And I got 3, 5, 6 red. The halfling helps a little bit. Guess we'll do this. I'm gonna mull. I'm gonna keep. Force Will to turn 1 Tifa. What was that Tifa gonna be good for? Monstrous Rage was +3, right? So it'd been 4, 8, 16 on turn 2. Probably smart force, huh? I have a suspicion that my opponent has played Standard before if they're Force of Willing to turn 1 Tifa. Would you care to block? Oh, but I didn't have to cast the spell, Derp. Willcroft was saying that after the opponent had not blocked, I paid 2 life to deal 2 extra damage. Right? Land here so I could champion and Monstrous Rage would be kind of sweet. Oh, never mind. Well, land so I could dash and clear that Sorin would be kind of nice. Probably worth. I'm pretty sure clearing Sorin's correct. Card does an obnoxious amount. Once it's all flippered and everything. Well, that sucks. Hey, Jim B, thanks for the raid. Think I might be fucked here. That's what I think. That's my suspicion. How's the stream? Stream's going pretty well. How's your stream, Jim? What were you jamming? Are you a fellow cuber? Six, 7 fucking Nethergoyf. If we had like any reach in this deck at all, it'd be funny to pump the Cecil so they take more damage here from the hit. I guess that would have killed me. Yeah, the double tap there was good enough. Interesting little game. Oh, it used to be Poison Tide. Cool. Good evening, Mr. D. The B in Jim B is silent. Oh, it says Jim. Okay, sure. I'll try to remember. Super didn't fucking matter, Mr. Meme. That game was over. Monster turn 2 the Lelia could have been good. This is a sort of spot where I kind of wish I had a Surveillant to go grab with Misty here. Ideally, we draw other lands so we don't have to burn our landfall. I don't think this thing's going to do anything. Yeah, now they're passive with double blue up. Sure. How's the pump archetype working? So far it has not, but this is literally my first match with the deck. Using the Chrome Mox there, so I didn't have to crack my fetch. Give me another 4/4 maybe. Oh, it's X-Lands too, nice. Would you like to take my Plant Worm? Rude. Every time you try to force it in your cube, everything outside the Monstrous Rage and Berserk just falls kind of flat. Yeah. So the last time the pump thing archetype was in the cube, I thought Monstrous Rage was like performed really well, and I was kind of surprised it got cut with all the other pump cards. I really liked it, especially with the red prowess critters that were around at the time. And then they cut it, which made like the red prowess critters a lot worse. And then they were like, these prowess critters suck. We gotta cut them. And like it just hasn't really made sense. And now red hasn't had like good 1-drops in a long time. It's very odd. Yeah, prowess is all in blue, but they put all the pump spells in green and red. So like now you want to be like a tricolor aggro deck that like can't play tap lands and stuff. It doesn't make any sense to me. And if they had the red prowess shitters, then like prowess could be a blue-red archetype, or it could just be like another good set of threats for green-red pump. This archetype that I'm trying to play here. Like red aggro would just like actually have enough 1-drops. Blue shouldn't have better 1-drops than red. It's I don't know if that makes me old-fashioned, but I can do this whenever, right? Cool. It won't give me a flash blocker because it comes and play tapped, but Kellen should be out for some prowess critter. I think Kellen's better, yeah. Well, it's larger than all my things. I missed the +6/+6 card too. That card was cute. Especially with double strikers and Berserk. I think we're just passing, huh? Become immense? No, the other delve +6/+6 card. Oh yeah, Fierce Dating. Yeah, you got it. This thing's kind of sick. It'd play well with Guy's Cradle, too. Not really sure why that served. But they got me down to 13. Maybe they have some way of cheesing me out with Sorin. Nope, Sorin's going under. Would you like to attack again? Huh. Well, that fucking 4-mana 10/10 kind of just carried on its lonesome there, huh? Not bad. Why didn't Bailoff Prime serve last turn? Well, it was tapped, friend. For the Bailoff Prime to have served, I would have had to untap it. You didn't think of that, did you? Kind of wonder if I'm supposed to be leading on Safekeeper. Probably not. Like, I don't really want to sack a land to protect a thing. Yeah, we kind of just need that land drop. Could clear the Cecil, but... You're excited for Renda to get dazed there after I didn't run out the box? Could have happened. Could just kill both their critters. Rebuy the Misty. I guess I don't even need the Harmonizer for that, right? I just play the Show Off. Rancor it. It'd be cute to be able to use reflexes with the Noble. I think I'm a mana short of being able to Harmonizer, Landfall, or Rancor, Landfall, serve it as an attacker, then reflexes it, kill something, tap it for mana, kill something else. It doesn't quite work. What if I should have saved that reflexes? In case they had a removal spell for me. So this trigger says when this creature becomes tapped, it deals damage. So if you have a mana dork, you can, like Alyssa's, reflex it. Like, say it's already been pumped with the Rancor or whatever. So you declare it as an attacker, and then this triggers, because you're declaring it as an attacker. It would say, whenever this becomes tapped, it deals damage. You'd let that trigger resolve, right? And then... Oh, no, you're right. You would still only be able to kill one creature. Yeah, in my brain, I was like double casting reflexes. It doesn't work. Well, at least we get a Rancor back here. Yeah, this doesn't quite work, huh? The Harmonizer and the Rancor and my Noble. You're supposed to cast the damn Harmonizer. If I'd played the Misty last turn, I'd have had the mana here. Because then I could have warped, Rancored, and then cracked Landscape. I can warp it. What does that do for me? So I'd spend 3 mana in warping in. I would have this in play. I'd be warped in. I could then play my land and double Noble Hierarch's power, which is currently 0. Not sure that does anything for me. I'm just going to cast it and pass. I wonder if I Rancor and they respond with a removal spell. Yeah, I'm just going to cast. Get my Exalted attack in at least. That is not going to be good enough. Just the boldest attack ever. They know about the Rancor, right? Maybe they also know it's just like not nearly good enough. I guess I could have Snuff out here. The game has ended. Magic Online just wants to enjoy this moment together. Oh man. If like one of these was a forest, this hand would be kind of sick. Turn 1 Noble, turn 2 Slick Shot, attack, Exalted, Invigorate would have been 6, 7, 8, 20 damage turn 2. But letting them gain 3 life. Hand could use a fetch, Come on, deck. Yeah, I didn't want to bin the 3rd land and keep a 4-drop. That didn't make sense to me. Copperline Gorge, huh? It's all 5 colors. No, it's not white. So I could put the landfall trigger on the stack and then invigorate, which I kind of dig. It's probably better to just play both of them, huh? So a fetch land would have been just a turn 3 kill. They just put a Lutri to hand. What'd they do? Well, I don't think I really have a strong reason to do any sideboarding here. What a game. Yeah, I wish we'd had that fetch. Would have been real clean. Good chance this Lelia is going to have to get imprinted to be our red source. You know, be sick. They attack. We block. They mutagenic. We mutagenic. A little pump off. Oh, she's a fucking legend. What's wrong with me? The Chrome Moxes gives them a might target. Nice. Oh. I guess I did play my land this turn. Silly meme. Oh, they're still leaving the might up, They saw my mutagenic growth? Oh no! Now they know what's coming. So the benefit of this is now they don't have an exile effect for this Rancor, which I'm just going to play here. Man, I love a good build. Up to the song's crescendo there. Very fun. Well, I don't have a landfall for that thinger. Guess we just serve. They could have mighted in response to imprint, but then they wouldn't have had a blocker that turn, so it would have taken a lot more damage, right? And they'd be at 14 here instead of 19. And this way they got me to spend a card. Chumping the Trampler is interesting. The hard cast once upon a time. Well, trigger the cutter at least. That plunder is so generous. Yeah, this is not enough toughness here. This track's not really power metal, but it can be a nice palate cleanser. Little Phoenix Lelia synergy. Finals. Second finals of the day. I don't really like this, but I don't think it's like quite a send back. It'd be a little bit more exciting if Rain had something to rebuy, or if we had like a premium threat instead of hard casting a bird onto. Are there Oratog abuse decks in pre-modern? Oratog? I don't think so. Well, let me put it this way: whatever your pleasure is, I'm sure somebody has tried to make it work in pre-modern. There's a lot of brewing to do in that format, even though it's like not having new sets released into it. It's pretty fun. Can you play your gold-bordered Cradle in pre-modern? I mean, that's how I can afford to play Elves. Most stores, including my local shop, allows the use of gold-bordered cards. That's like one of the cool things about the format. I guess I do this. Are there gold bordered dreadnoughts out there somewhere? There are not. That is one of the reasons why dreadnought is very expensive right now. Little bit of play in Legacy, lot of play in Pre-Modern. Interestingly, the tournament that I played, there was only one set of dreadnoughts in the room. I almost played Stifle Knot. I'm glad I didn't. People were like very prepared, but I do kind of want to play some Gush. Yeah, and the one person playing it had like kind of a cool deck. They were sure. I might have actually waited until my draw step and maybe discard whatever my draw was for the turn. So, like, because this is a shitty fetch, I can't just play my 4-drop here. I have to crack to go get a forest, and then next turn I can run it out. Is anyone doing Landstill in Pre-Modern? Landstill was one of the decks to beat for a short period. It's no longer that, but it is still playable. I guess. Are there good decks to play other than Stifle Knot? The meta in Pre-Modern is extremely diverse. More diverse than any like Wizard-supported format right now, including Pauper. Yes, to answer your question. I just told you the tournament I just played in literally only had one set of dreadnoughts in the whole thing, and they were playing a brew. They were doing like Cephalid Breakfast, so they needed the dreadnoughts to exile the Sutured Ghoul. As good as this is, I don't think it's gonna quite do me here. I think we're a little too far behind. Yeah, the threats just weren't good enough there. I like looting with Ren and 6. I don't like it as a trigger for show off. I guess it's good with Phoenix too. What do I want to cut for this Curator? Maybe Ice Tilm. Anything glaring I'm missing from this archetype? The one I'm playing right now? I can't remember. I'd have to put my head back in my headset when I was drafting. We got a lot of key cards. The double striker out of red is really good with all the pump spells. We got Slick Shot in here. So I kind of just want to downtick Minsk. The other line is to landfall, pump boo, Minsk pump boo, activate Bristly Bill. Just like go for the win here. You have to think like how willing are you to play around like a Swords of Plowshares, I guess. Yeah, I guess I should have just gone for the win. This felt a little less all-in, though. I feel like if Harmonizer was like one less mana, if it was like a 2/2 that costs 3 and you could warp for 2, it'd be like really insane in Vintage Cube. And instead, it's just like a little off most of the time. I'm gonna play Mind Collapse over the Curator. Now that we saw that Barrag Wave too, I guess Curator's also good there. Was that the first Auroroid resolution? I think so. How much do we care about this Tifa? I think in this spot, we maybe don't. Although, yeah. Wow. They must have just been flooded to bejeebus, Cool. 2 trophies on the day. 2 very different decks. Nice to see the red-green pump archetype taking down a draft, even if my finals opponent flooded a little bit. We still had some sweaty games in there. Yeah, I gotta imagine their hand was like